Same old thing, pass out the smallpox blankets. So that's what it is. A lot of people don't realize they passed out smallpox blankets right here till 1910. You think the Germans invented genocide, you know nothing about the Americas. Walt Stegner lived right there. Mormons were socialist. Mormons were socialist. And by the way, this was Mexico until 1848. This was Mexico. Facts. And what did we get by changing the border in Mexico? What did we get? Santa Anna's prosthetic leg. That's the only thing we got. So the only reason 70% of the United States population was against changing that border. Polk did it anyway. And Taylor said when he walked up on Mexico, it was the most beautiful. They took the flag down in Mexico City. The American populace revolted just like this. They revolted and they put the flag back up, the Mexican flag. And the capital of Mexico, I don't care, move on. So we're trying to freaking, what are you? What are you, the freaking, there's your typical liberal right there. Don't raise your voice. So I'm shooting a video here. You want to interrupt me? Go ahead. So this was Mexico until 1848, and this is your typical liberal right here, your typical, ooh, don't raise your, I was at the Bernie Sanders rally right here, asking about Fukushima and the meltdown, and a guy just like him told him, will you stop that? I'm at a political fucking rally. You're supposed to raise your voice at a political rally. That's the problem with the left. The left is dumbing you to don't raise your voice at a political rally? Are you crazy? What about Fukushima? What about the ecology? What about the environment? Don't raise your voice at a political rally. Ha ha! And then you wonder why we lost. The Democrats are just as much to evolve as the Republicans. Branch went out Obama. This elitist corporate bird has two right wings. And it's spun itself into a ditch. We need a new third party, a socialist party. The Mormons were socialists. The Mormons were socialists. Here, let me show you this scripture. Turn around, let me see your other one. That's the problem with the left. Don't raise your voice. Let's go along. Let's let Alito Roberts steal the Supreme Court. Let's let Obama not, or let's let him have it. Oh, let's compromise. Stop compromising and fight back. Weaklings.
A socialist movement in America.
The left is weaklings. Stop being weaklings. Stand up to the bully and fight him. Punch the bully in the face. He's been stealing your milk money for 35 years. Putting children in cages? Who's to blame? Who's to blame?
Obama.
Bingo. He's the capitulation to this left, right, corporatist oligarchy on your knees. Seen the debt lately? Stand up and fight back. Like the Mormons fought back. They were socialists. This was Mexico in 1848. We don't need a wall. Why don't you force labor laws that exist? It's not the exploited, it's the exploiters. We have labor laws. Enforce the labor. Oh, then we got to arrest Trump. We got to arrest Obama. We got to arrest Clinton. We got to arrest the Mormon church leaders. We got to arrest them all. They like it just the way it is. This is social freaking class warfare. It's not left-right, it's class warfare. Pass out the smallpox blankets. Right there, they passed out small blankets to 1910 to the natives. Oh, I know, I'm a native boy. Right here, I'm native. There's my home right there. These say bone marrow transplants. I don't care what you say. Go panty paint, liberal. We need new ones. We need socialists. We need a new party. We need socialism. The softball baby boomer county. Yeah, hold hands.
Freaking out and calling people names instead.
So why don't you hold hands and freaking come by? Yeah, that's. How do you think they stole the Supreme Court? You let them. You let them. How about gerrymandering districts? Right, you did nothing. You did nothing.
How am
you did
I
nothing.
registered to vote? How am I registered?
I have no idea. Voting ain't the answer.
Unaffiliated.
It's not voting.
I can be unaffiliated and still disagree.
I don't see you inside the Capitol here during legislative process. I've never seen you. I'm in here every day fighting these monsters.
Right?
Oh, thank you so much. Right on. Thank you. Fight back. Fight back. Stop the panty painters. Stop the panty painters. We need a young, strong, freaking socialist movement.
That's right.
Both parties are to blame. These corporatists on their knees. Turn this into a political freaking fear? Ha! Really? You're going to put kids in cages to make political points on both sides. It's disgusting. Increasing nominal wages from 1945 to 1979, the United States of America. Decreasing nominal wages from now to present. This is the crescendo to class warfare. Pass out the smallpox blankets. This is all oppression against freaking native people. Mexicans are native. This was Mexico. Lock into the Capitol and look at the ceiling. It's Father Escalante. We need to go after the exploiters. Enforce labor laws that exist. Why do we go? I mean, it's outrageous. You're doing this for political theory or political. This is a great rally, by the way. I appreciate everybody that showed up. It's powerful stuff. There's a few people that get it. Mormons were communist socialists. We redistribute more wealth than any country in the history of mankind right now. Where does it go? It's militarism, freaking authoritarianism, stilling. Not communism, this was communism. Redistribution of wealth evenly is communism. No, it's military, just like the Soviet Union in the 70s. Sound familiar? Where's all redistribution of wealth go? Militarism to corporate welfare thieves. And the Democrats are all in just like the Republicans. For sale. For sale. For sale. We need a new party. Go socialist. Go socialist. Go socialist. By the way, Jesus Christ was a socialist.
Amen.
Feed the poor. Heal the afflicted. Take a whip.
The stranger.
Take a whip and throw the money changers out of the temple. Remember? Remember? Remember, there's your typical liberal right there. Lower your voice. Don't fight back. Lower your voice. I was at political rallies right here in the 60s and 70s. I was part of them. I'm old enough to remember the anti-war movement right here. Ho ho, Edward Abbey lived right here. You want to talk intense, radical, freaking loud. Oh, those people went crazy. Now look at them. Joe Hill, Utah. Farmer K. Brody, Utah. Bernard DeVoto, Utah. Edward Abbey, Utah. I won't stop there.
Utah Phillips.
Utah Phillips, radicals. I stood and watched them. I knew Edward Abbey personally. He was so radical, scream his head off, go crazy. Now the left is don't raise your voice at a political rally. And you wonder why we got our ass kicked. Deserved it. New party. This girl that won in. And by the way, it's like in New York. Oh, we don't like it. Then you go to a restaurant, it says cash only. You look at cash only. Look at the people cooking your food. You participate. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Enforce labor laws that exist. Arrest the exploiters. Don't take it out on exploited. Hey, you're all on the winning team. You got yourself ringing hell's bells. And you call yourself a Christian. Stay in tune.